Hello. Are we heard? Can you hear us?
I can hear you now.
Oh my gosh, it's a miracle. Anyway, how are you all doing tonight, folks? I hope all is well. Tonight we are back with more Valheim, and I'm joined once again by my dad. Say hello.
Hello.
So, very annoying thing that happened today. My computer decided to update, a general update in quotations, and decided to bump me up to Windows 11 as a treat. This was not a treat. This was a nightmare. And a headache. So, we've spent the past, half an hour trying to fix everything that it broke. And it might... Hold on, I have to fix yet another thing. Okay, you can hear us now. Did I mention that this was a nightmare?
Okay, so I'm hearing you, but
Yeah. Oh, I hit the little fella. I don't know why you can't hear the game. Let me look. Properties. This? Question mark? Nope.
Oh.
It was very loud for a second, apparently. This? Nope. Okay. Try to... It's still not... Okay, so if I'm tabbed in, can you hear it? Time out? Okay. Aye!
No. I hear you speaking, that's it. But I only have one ear in, so hold on.
So, you know when you jumped because you could suddenly hear the game and then it went away? My playback finally caught up to that. So that was random. Ah! Oh, man. Can I even hear it in my headphones?
So, no, I'm hearing you talking, that's all I'm hearing.
Alright, come on now. Gotta give me something to work with here, OBS. And even my little fella is not moving their mouth anymore. Okay, so the OBS
it looks like
is...
the OBS is frozen.
OBS's playback is frozen. It's working on stream. I see that it's working fine. But its own playback is fucking up. Which is lovely. Beautiful. Thank you, Microsoft. I hope you go fuck yourself. Because what the hell is this? The main thing I knew, I think it was like October of this year, they were ending support for 10 anyway, so people would have had to shift to 11 anyway. So that's one thing. And I would have had to do it anyway. It's the fact that it forced me to update to Windows 11 that I am having a very bad time about. I do not like being forced to do things. Alright. I don't know how to fix this. Okay, I keep going to the wrong screen, that's one thing. It's gonna be very loud.
Oh, I know. It's already struck.
Is it still... Are we still okay or bumping
No,
down?
it is much louder than you're speaking.
Okay, so down to 35. What do we think? Speaking with my voice in real time, so that you can hear the game and hopefully my voice as well, and they're not competing. Why? It just caught up with my own playback.
Now it happens.
Oh, come on, playback.
Just please leave where it's at.
Okay, yeah, we'll wait for it until it catches up. It's still louder than me.
It's playing 3 ads back to back. So
Oh my
just,
gosh. Okay, yeah, I won't touch anything until you can hear it. Have I mentioned already that this is a nightmare and a headache? Have I made it clear enough to the folks? I guess not. Stuff.
Okay, so the ad breaks have finally ended.
Yeah.
So the game is louder than you're speaking.
Okay, so I will bump it down to 40. We'll see there. So now speaking with my voice in real time, so you can hear the difference between the speaking on the recording and the. We're good?
Just,
Oh.
I think you're good here.
Good.
Just
okay.
to understand that because of
Oh.
the lag,
Yeah.
you're talking over what's coming through the playback, so I can't judge
Gotcha.
one while you're speaking.
Gotcha. Okay, but we're good here?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
at least from the at the pause menu, because we found that sometimes the game itself is louder than the pause menu.
Alright, so at least for now we're okay. I was gonna do things other than my main stuff, and then I didn't end up getting around to it, so I guess I can put these back and grab this stuff again. Is it nighttime? I know it's raining, but
Sounds like a thunderstorm.
yeah. I don't think I think it is daytime. It's daytime.
I'm not used to hearing the storms and stuff, so I mean that tells you what the sound effects are now at the same level as the music, the background music, and it's like before the sound effects were muted, and in comparison, the music was louder than the sound effects. So I could hear that when it was raining before, I couldn't hear the thunder and stuff like that because all I was hearing was music.
Huh.
So with the reset, I'm now hearing both.
That might have been something that I did when I was messing with Valheim the other day. But I don't remember. Anyway, so I guess how's the rain? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's fine. It actually makes it better because you're more immersed in the game when all the sound effects are on.
See, I could already hear it. I was surprised that you could hear it.
And maybe it's just because I'm using a single earbud. I'm not using both. Just because sometimes you ask questions and I can't fully hear what you're saying with the noise canceling headphones. Hence, they're doing their job. They're noise canceling, right?
Right.
But there's always a lag. So you'll ask a question and I can't respond to it until the playback catches up.
Because you can't hear it.
Because I hear right? I hear that you've said something, but it just comes through as muffled.
Well, now we're
So that's why I'm always one headphone on and one headphone off, so I can respond to you in real time and
right.
pay attention to the screen. So. Attempt to troubleshoot when things go haywire.
Yeah. I know. Okay, so now that we're kind of getting started, did I not? I've been to that putrid hole. I know I have. Anyway, near Old Mystery, I know there's a fortress. Ooh, but we don't have our battering ram anymore. I know what happened to it.
And did you not? You got 3 components and a recipe. So what do you need? What are you missing to construct the mysterious relic?
What?
The sword.
Oh, I just need 20 flame metal and 1 bloodstone.
Okay.
But the quickest way for me to get both of those things is if I attack a fortress, and I need my battering ram for that, but I took apart my battering ram so I could make the catapult up here. And then I never undid the catapult, so I need to undo the catapult so I can get the flame metal back so I can actually make the battering ram.
That's a hell of a tower.
Yeah, you were here when we built this.
Oh, yeah. Well, so... And you're saying you're going to deconstruct it because you don't want to reharvest the flame metal?
Yes. I mean, I guess I could reharvest it.
I would just reharvest the flame metal.
Okay. Fair enough. It is kind of fun to have up here.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the useful ones. Now, you've got two of them at home base. If you...
I'm not deconstructing those.
Okay. Because they're for similar locations, I thought.
They're to get back and forth from the other base.
No, you had two of them on home base, and then you had one at the other base.
No, the third one that was here was already deconstructed.
Okay. I thought you had two of them on this building.
No, the other one that used to be here was actually moved over there. So that's the first one, and then the second one was removed from here and put on the other side.
Gotcha, okay.
Okay, so we're harvesting flame metal, then is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Well, I got my pick with me, so... I don't know where this leaves off. Kind of near here, isn't it? Not entirely sure. Well, I know, Audacity, Flame Spires. Yeah, we'll go to Flame Spires instead, so, because I know that there's something actually over there. Flame Spires is up here, I think. Got Mystery, F-Heads, Bros, Grayling, Old Mystery, Flame Spires, yes. Okay, so Flame Spires is here. Top floor. I'll drag this over, and I don't know how much time we'll have to do this stuff, but I'm still gonna try for it. Ooh, that one's gonna be hard to get to. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it's, the other spot's elevated, so it's doable. What?
I'm just thinking you'd have to ride Nestle to get there.
Not
And then how
necessarily.
you keep it there.
No, I'm talking jump from there. It's just getting back that would be kind of hard. You might as well get over here, man. Join the party. Okay. I do have my basalt bombs as well if I need them. So see, getting over there. Eh?
I forgot about those.
Yeah. As long as this thing doesn't fall on me, I'll still be able to use the base to run around on. But if it does fall on me, I need to just leave. Because I will have no way, once it starts going down, I'll have no way of getting back to land. Because we're surrounded.
Well, that's where the bombs are from.
Yeah, but those are like temporary, right? This is kind of pretty view. Right? This is nice. Alright, anyway, let's get started. Okay, 2 flame metal. stay as even as possible. Alright, there's one. Shit. It's already going. It's not completely gone, right? Because that was just the warning. But it's going to go. Anything else fall that I can pick up? No. See?
That sucks.
Yeah, we barely got to start that one.
I mean, it's just like the Leviathans. You know, we get 3, maybe 4 of the barnacles off it before it's earthquake.
You know, I am curious what the criteria is for those spires coming down. So why do the spires sink? Valheim. So it says flame metal ore veins are found on top of Leviathans. So it is like Leviathans, but they're like lava fellas. Mining the ore on top may cause the vein to start sinking into the lava. They are spawned upon world regeneration and do not respawn once they've retreated below the depths of the lava. Up to 100 attempts to spawn a Leviathan are made per world in the Ashland biome. Players will often need basalt bombs or tamed askspin to reach them in the lava, although some veins may spawn close enough to land to reach without traversing the lava. Each time an ore segment is hit, there is a 1% chance the Leviathan will be disturbed. Once 20 seconds have passed after it is first disturbed, it will begin permanently submerging into the lava. During those 20 seconds, further hits still have a 1% chance to trigger the initial noise. It takes a maximum of 75 seconds from the start of the Leviathan's submersion process until its completion. Depending on the layout of the terrain in which ore segments were mined, it could disappear fully well before then. During the first few seconds, it actually raises its body higher and then slowly begins accelerating down, eventually moving at up to roughly 0.6 meters per second, then slowing down again after 50 seconds. Once the Leviathan and its ore vein sinks, it will never re-emerge, and any nodes that were not mined are lost. So it's just a luck thing. Luck of the draw. It doesn't feel so great, but at least now we know it's just a chance thing. Low chance, actually, lower than I thought, but it's chance based. Damn it. Alright, we just got unlucky with that one. I'm gonna go ahead and run what I've got back. So here I thought it was something I was doing. Well, I mean, technically it is something I'm doing, but not like you have to go in order thing.
Or that you're good for 6 hits, but not 7. It could start going the very first hit, or it could not go at all.
Yeah. Alright, well let's try for the second one, and hopefully it'll be a little more tolerant of us. Portal. I see my escape route. I don't see anything flying nearby. We're good. Oh! I was wrong. What do you want? Do it for me. we want to get it. Woohoo! Alright, you might as well come over here. You heard me. Come here. Stop trying to disturb me over there. Oh, they do friendly fire. Cool. Do it. Do it. Do it. Alright, I'm out of here. I don't need them threatening to blow me up while I'm on the spire. I've already got 37, so that's enough for battering ram, because I think it needs 10. Well, so I'm guessing, let's check. Yes, it only needs 10. So I already have enough flame metal for the battering ram. I mean, I've started this node, so I'm going to finish it, so don't worry about that, but... Got those. Alright, what needs to be put away? It's bedtime. What's up, sloppers? Hey, you critter, how's it going? We just went through an annoying Windows update that messed up OBS for a while, but it appears we are back. And hopefully, things will continue to stay okay. Hold on, let's see, 12, 16, there we go. Is it gonna let me? No, it won't bump up. Well, if I hang out here for a second, actually. It's like 20 seconds, I think. It might bump it up for me. Yep, 23. There we go. Just needed to wait a couple seconds. Woohoo! Here, I need to step away for just a second. Not like a water bill payment, but just a brief step away. Hold on. Alright, just needed to step away for a brief second. Hey! Hello, Ron. Thank you for the hydration and posture checks. A Snoder bill payment. Yep. Well, it was a brief one. We're back. We're getting flame metal today. Because, I need more flame metal to make, not a catapult. Battery ram. Yeah, so I can attack a fortress. Which technically I've already mined up enough, but I don't want to leave this as a partial, so I'm just gonna take care of it. We also found out the flame metal fellas are Leviathans. So, the reason that they go down is there's a 1% chance on hit that they will dip down into the lava. So every hit has a chance of making it go under. Alright, if you want to not do that...
Yeah, so they don't call it the Leviathan, they call it the Leviathan.
Leviathan, yeah.
Yep.
Ow! I watched that happen. I did not step away. I didn't think it was going to hit me, but that was me. That was my fault. Yeah. So that's why some of them don't go down at all, and others go down up to like one hit.
0.1% chance with every hit.
There's a 1% chance with every hit.
No, I thought it said 0.1.
No, it's just a 1% chance.
You sure?
Yep. Each time an ore segment is hit, there's a 1% chance that the Leviathan will be disturbed. The point stuff you're thinking about is probably
No, it was up higher, I thought.
I'm not seeing
Okay. Alright. I said corrected.
it. Indeed. Also mirrors the normal Leviathans having a 1% chance to spawn. Also, you both sound very far away. Yeah.
Until you do 3 hits, away it goes.
This is a little better. You might wanna try to just go closer, or?
No.
Okay. So I have at least moved a little over. Our audio...
Go ahead.
I can also turn up the gain a bit. Our audio was, everything about OBS was messed with, actually, because, Windows decided to update me to Windows 11, even though I didn't want it to. It just kinda took the liberty of doing it for me. And, subsequently fucked everything up. So that's why we started late, and why things still sound a little strange.
So, now that Ron is here, we can actually discuss something from last stream.
Oh?
Or 2 or 3 streams ago. We found a new flavor of taffy.
Oh!
So that matrix is still alive, and we were actually able to get to our candy store, because it's a seasonal candy store, and it's now open again, and we were able to actually get there, and so we picked up a container of buttered rum, and it actually has a kind of a Bacardi style rum, so it's a coconut inspired rum, like the traditional Bacardi rum was.
Right.
So anyway, it's pretty good. I think you did 3.5 to 4, so I marked it as 3.75 was your rating, and then my rating was a 4. So
Yeah. This is gonna be
But-
interesting.
I figured since Ron was there for all the other ratings that we've done on our taffy journey, I should include her on that one as well.
Yeah. Okay. 14. Alright, I can probably go one more, and then I have to go back and drop off my findings. Yeah, like that. So I'm going to leave these up till the very end, because they're kind of how I've been getting out of here. Excuse you. Oh, we stunned each other. Double stun. Get out of here. Hey. You know what? I bet he's the one that destroyed the table, too. Stinky. I saw it flicker for a second. There we go. Anyway, now that we've moved a bit closer and the gain has been turned up, do we sound better? Go ahead and drop those two, and I'll bring these two over. Aha! We actually need a lot of flame metal for the Embla set as well, which is another reason why I'm still kind of going along with this. But you missed there were 2 flame metal spires. You missed the first one because it was like, I took out like 2 nodes and then it started going down, and that's when I looked up why it went down so fast. Had to wrestle with an exceedingly wimpy spoon. An exceedingly wimpy spoon. Is it like are you trying to use a limp spoon? Is that what you're talking about?
Like a plastic spoon with a very hot liquid.
Oh, yeah.
That would
do it. It reminds me of a video where a bunch of people are like trying to scoop up some kind of treat, but their spoons just keep bouncing off the top and won't actually pierce. Yeah, and like a regular Leviathan, it will make a noise to let you know that it's about to go down, and you've got 20 seconds to get out of there before it starts moving. It's a metal spoon, but it was bending while I was scooping ice cream at about the same rate as the ice cream was bending. Oh no. I see now what you mean by wimpy spoon.
It's a very hard ice cream and a
soft metal spoon.
Yep.
Okay, we're getting near the... I know you know I'm over here. You'll stay away if you know what's good for you. You can't hit me from here. All he can do is glare at me. No, you're not gonna wait for me over there either. Oh, but he can keep moving. Get out of here with that. Get out of here. I won't be threatened. Alright, how much? Yeah, we can carry more. Okay. Hearing that guy. Don't like that he's over there either. They're so loud. You know? You can hear him thumping like there's some big bad thing. Alright, you might as well do it. Shoot you too. Okay, that was it. That was all of it. Nope, there's still a little bit left. Jump! Pete's sake! I was pressing the jump button and it didn't jump. The ice cream isn't really hard at all. I can bend the spoon with a pinky finger. So an especially wimpy spoon then. Boy, it is a scary feeling when you're trying to jump over lava and your Viking just won't do it. He's like, nah, my feet are a little cold. You know, I'm gonna dip my toe in just a little bit. It won't be that bad. And I'm like, jump! Jump, please! Oh, no, that's Grouston. I'm not interested in Grouston. What? Nah. Out of here. Okay. Get the stamina to make absolutely sure I can jump this. Jump! Thank you. Alright, that should be enough for now. Extreme temperature changes are fun. Yeah, indeed that they can be. Especially with metal. Metal does not like temperature changes. Metal is so intolerant. Oh, really? It really was just a single piece of flame metal that was left. Let's see, so this is 73 now. That's a pretty nice amount. I wonder if that'll be actually enough for, not just my purposes today, but the other stuff. So now we've got 20 flame metal and more to smelt. So if I want to make this, okay, it's 20 ash wood and then 2 Surtling cores. So I know near Old Mystery is, you know what I'm talking about, is a fortress. So the question is, do we grab the ballistas and bring them with us for backup?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think you did.
No, I mean, should I?
Well, should you? Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. I mean, we used that tactic before and it seemed to work well.
Yeah. 20 ash wood. So I can go ahead and grab the ones out here. Grab this while I'm at it. I mean, these do alright where they are. To be honest, they're kind of just... They're not as helpful as I was hoping they would be right here, you know? That won't work. What if I do? Wow! I was gonna say switch to that so I can just... Uh-oh. I personally am in favor of bringing bespoke contraptions to any situation, no matter the uselessness. These have been helpful with the sieges. They've not been super helpful guarding the house, though. And maybe it's just that I need more of them? Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna fill the wagon with all the stuff. Oops. There we go. That. Put that coal away, we don't need it right now. Alright, and the other two are over here. See them with mine eyes. Just grab the ones that fell here. Cool. I'm not as jazzed about the wooden missiles. I won't be bringing those. I Why was there a bone down here? What happened? How did a bone get down here? I am now concerned. Oh, hello. Wow, you're close to the house. I don't know what you're doing over here. We're just gonna do that. He's still going. Kind of just fascinated with how poorly he's navigating. Ideally, you have enough to cover around 12 different types of enemies in every area of your base without obstructing each other's sightlines or being aesthetically displeasing. The world is not ideal. I just wish it would shoot every enemy in its path and not, like, me. Because I don't want to... I wish it would target anything, but I wish I was not included in anything. You know? I wish it was so that it would just attack any enemies and not, like, you know, me. The one who built it. Otherwise, I'd be playing dodgeball with my turrets every time. Feels like it should be real easy to at least narrow it down to faction classifiers. Yeah. Okay, so I have... What else do I need for that? Ashwood flame metal circling cores. I don't have the flame metal over here yet, but I can grab it very quickly. Check it out. Flame metal. And because it's getting to be like the afternoon, I'm not going to go over there just yet. We got a little setup to do first. So while we're doing that, you know, waiting, I want to see how much of the magic set we can make. So I'll just slip in through here, don't mind me. We have the head and the pants, don't we? I think we do. Yes, we have the head and the pants, but we don't have the shirt, and I don't know if there's a cape to go with it or not. Feather Eater Weave, Robes of Embla, Hood of Embla, Trousers of Embla. Oh, we're pretty much already ready. We only needed the 5. So 10 ask spin hide, 20 thread, 20 aider. The Robes of Embla. Alright. So I guess we've already finished the set. We could upgrade it though. Just I don't really use magic, so. So in a place with a lot of light. This is what it looks like. Here, I'm gonna unequip this too. This is what it looks like. I mean, it's okay.
And what's the name of that one?
This is the Embla stuff. The robes, the hood, and the trousers. So this is the magic set for the Ashlands.
Okay.
It's alright. It looks okay. The mounted arbalest seems rather wimpy, not unlike a certain spoon. Man, the spoon is catching all kinds of L's, is what it sounds like.
Well, do you remember I used to have a specific spoon for my ice cream consumption? It was a chili spoon, so it was a reinforced handle and a thicker gauge metal, specifically because the standard spoons that we had sometimes did not hold up to a hard ice cream. So I had to upgrade to a good chili spoon.
Chili spoon?
Mm-hmm.
Chilies or chili?
CHILI.
Chili spoon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Oh no!
Do you remember the red handle? Red handle spoon?
Yeah, I do.
Yep.
No, but I wanted to have enough light so I could show off what I was wearing. Well, it's only sprinkling, so hopefully it'll go away soon. The spoon is an L. The spoon is an L. It has been remade, forged into a shape that it did not start out with. I can feel that I'm going faster though, which is because I'm not wearing the heavy gear. So I guess let's get really in this light here. There we go. Okay, so it's a prettier blue than I thought. It's a nice blue, kind of a sky color, you know? Yeah, nice sky blue. Not bad. And now to put it right back. But we got the full set. So now all of the Ashland gear has been made. We have all the armor sets. Officially all the armor sets in the game. Yippee!
Now you just need to finish building the weaponry.
Yeah, that is true. I would like to have one of everything. Just for the completionist in me. The completionist and the hoarder. Okay. What other prep do we need to do for the really nothing else. We're kind of just good to go. I could make a shield generator, but it's not required, you know? Like, it's nice to have, but it doesn't do a whole lot. So let me just wait for the wet debuff to go away. Oh, wait, I'm gonna need wood as well. I need a little wood to make a table so I can actually make this stuff. That might help, you know? Just a thought, you know, to be able to actually make the things that I want to make. So hold on, just to double check. That only requires a workbench. That only requires a workbench. Perfect. So we are good to go then. Now we're looking for bloodstones, because Durnwyn requires a singular bloodstone and 20 flame metal, but obviously we've got that one taken care of. So where are we? Not fiddle, not audacity. It's near. Yeah, okay. So I can mark that off because that's done. Okay. So what do we make first? Because I can't carry all of these at once. I'm going to... What's required? 3, 10, 10. And what was the 3? The springs were the 3. Okay, it wasn't Audacity, it wasn't Flame Spire, it was Old Mystery, wasn't it? So we're over here. Old Mystery, yes. Good all the fragments? Yeah, for the sword, yes, I did. I see.
Yeah, you had to fight Duke.
Today is not the day. And also, it's over here. So I'll need to backtrack a bit.
What was the name of the Duke that you had to fight?
Lord Rito.
Lord Rito. That's what it was.
Yeah, Ron confirms it too. Lord Rito.
Yeah. So once Rito was gone, you got the recipe and the third component.
Yep. So okay, so that means we are not going over there right now. It is. I mean, you can even see the remnants of the weather.
It is firestorming.
It is firestorming. Very low visibility. Bad time. So I guess we're doing something else for now. Old Mystery's fortress is pretty far away. It's over on the other side of that lava pit, and I'm not entirely sure we can get there. There was another portal. It might have been F-Heads, actually. No, it was either Vine or Bros. I think it was on this side that we could see another fortress.
Mm-hmm.
But if we start from Bros and see if we can kind of make it over here, that might be the play, just because we already know there's one there, right? I'll put the wood back so I don't spend it on something else. Sword. I need 20 for it. Well, we've already got 20 now. Oh, whoops. Gone. Fair enough. I'm a little out of practice with my archery. Oh, I don't see another one. I hear him, though. Probably the one running around. So yeah, I guess today we spend doing something else, because it's firestorming in the Ashlands today. Okay, so, hello. Nice. There we go. I suppose I could start messing around with the new portal house stuff, you know? Because I want it to be attached over here. And I think I'll leave the wall, I'm going to leave this here. But this is obviously going to lead into a building instead of, you know, a path. Alright, so that means I need a crap ton of wood. Wood and stone. And I want to try to set it with iron as well. Because I want to see if I can make it taller than that. But I have to remember when we transition into the next day to stop building, because we need to hit the fortress. It's just for now that we're doing building, since we can't go into the Ashlands right now. Okay, we've got plenty of wood. Oh, actually, and something to drop off. Okay, so... I'll just start dragging this back. I wonder if it'd be a good idea to have one of those carts over here just permanently to use. I think that'd be a good idea. We've already got a bunch over there. It'd be a simple matter of just moving one over.
Or just make a new one.
Yeah, that is true. It's just that they're not all being used, you know? A lot of them are just sitting like this. So I could easily just... Oh, I have to destroy it, actually. Ah! Sorry, Vineyard 2. Wait. So is it just like that then? I made a mistake. I goofed. Oh, it was Vine 2. There we go. Whoopsies. Anyway. So yes, then we come over here. I don't know, it stopped raining over here. Anyway, a service cart. Jeez, okay. It does not like the service cart. Maybe the inclement weather is done for the day? What kind of do like in this situation? Fill up with stone. Oh, speaking of iron, so I was playing with my cousin again yesterday, and we finally made it into the swamp. I was able to convince him to use some poison resistance meads, but he kept letting them run out. And he was like, oh, it's fine. It's not going to be so bad. And I'm like, dude, no. You need them, please. They're playing on a lower difficulty. So it's not like, the consequences for mistakes are less severe. But he doesn't always re-up his poison resistance, and he hasn't been bringing, like, health potions at all, saying he doesn't need them. And it's like, you're gonna learn at some point that you're making a mistake. You will learn to covet the health potion.
Right. Well, and unfortunately, that's kind of a situation where you've got to just let that train wreck happen.
You gotta let it happen.
Because he's not listening to your words.
He'll learn. It's just for the time it's I'm trying to keep him from learning the lessons the hard way, but
he's being very stubborn about it.
He's being kind of stubborn about it, but it's okay. We're playing to have fun. We're not trying to be like, it's not like we're playing on hard mode and have to like do every single thing correctly. We've got some leeway to goof off. Is this the way that I want to be going? Because I don't know if I can carry this through there. I can't. So, hold on. Go the other way. With all the rocks, it's a little harder to do, but it's doable. Back and forth. Back and forth. Etch-a-sketch. Come on. Ah, there we go. Yippee! There we go. Now we're on the other side. Nice. We've made it. I look forward to starting this project. There's a table here, so it'll protect them. I'm gonna just put the rocks there. Actually, these are full. Yeah, they are. There we go. That way they're set, instead of just floating there. Took on the flame metal. There we go. So now we've got 33 more to smelt. Just drop, oh yeah, I guess we'll leave that there for now. And then tomorrow, hopefully the weather will be fine and we can start trying to get over there. I see, you have quit moving. Grave error in judgment. I'm surprised they're coming so close. I mean, like, I know they kind of hang out, like, on the other side of the dial, right? Like, over here, like where this deer is. They like to hang out over there. Dang. I misjudged. There we go. So yeah, they like to hang out over here, especially near the 8th year spawn. But seeing them come up and, like, 1, be in the circle, and 2, even coming as far as being on the other side of the circle, that's, like, weirdly close for them. I feel like. There we go. I'll go ahead and just put this away. At some point, too, unrelated to what I'm doing, I need to come in. Excuse you. I need to come in and call the birds. Because I've got a lot of hens. I need to go ahead and just take care of that at some point. Okay, what's my food at? Food's fine, actually. Is there anything else that I need to do before I shut her down for the day? Because that's going. The flame metal stuff is going, but it's not going to be done for a bit. I've moved everything over there that I wanted to move for the time being, except I want to get a woodcutter over there. So I'll just go ahead and grab you. Oh, sorry. How much iron do I have? Not much, actually. So I won't really get to start building until I get more iron. Good to know. It's been on the list of things to do for a while, but I've not done it yet. So, I mentioned my cousin and I were finally going into the swamp. We found a couple crypts. So we were fortunate that our starting swamp was bigger than my starting swamp. So, we hit a couple crypts. We have over 70 iron now. Pretty happy about that. We ended up scoring on that one. The first dungeon we actually ran into, though, the first crypt, ended up being a shallow one. It wasn't a good one. But the one that we found right next door had a lot of stuff. So we've been speeding through them. It is nice to be able to just speed through a crypt. Even though I'm the kind of person that likes to turn on music and just kind of like no thoughts, head empty, mine until I've got everything cleared out. But it's still nice to be able to clear them quickly. Just come down here and replenish that because I saw that I don't have many. That works. Okay. There's no rain. Good. Hoping the weather stays clear in the Ashlands too. Alright, we'll just take care of this real quick, do the little cycle. Just because we're already here, why not? Okay. Come in here, drop it off. Up the stairs. Now we should start, I was gonna start near Bros, right, to get over there? Yeah, it was near Bros. Alright. I'm gonna want a portal, aren't I? Once I get over there, just for setup. I will. Let me look around. Oh, I can't even see from here. It's fine. Oh, I need to go grab more portal stuff. It'll be a temporary, because I'll, obviously it's gonna get moved inside once I take the fortress. But I would like it a little closer. Just for a little setup, right? Okay, so what do I need? 4 of you, I need 40 of you. Over there. I need some wood for a table. Never forget that. 20 great warfies. Okay. Go ahead and set it up right here. I guess I should temporarily, yeah, I should name it something so that I don't mess up the unnamed one wherever it is. Call it Siege. Because that's what it's going to be used for.
You want to call it Temp Siege? That way you know that it's destined to be temp?
I'll know I want it moved. I'll know I want it moved.
Just saying.
I know. But I'll have enough. I'm counting on myself to have enough context clues to know I want it moved inside the fortress. Because I tend to like to build them in there. Okay, so from where I am, I need to move a little further down. And then go in. This way. Spawner over there. I'll just go ahead and take care of that. Oh, hey, Girly Pop, how's it going? If you don't mind terribly, I'd like to take this out first. Thank you. Yeah, she heard me. She saw me. She's on her way. Ouch. Ow. Come on now. She's being difficult. Ouch. Oh, do it again. No, don't fly away from me. There we go. some... Oh, Reading Rock over there. We do have a Flame Metal Spire. So I'll mark that. Where am I wanting to go? Where is it? Further that way, so I need to go over there. Alright, what do you say? The stones tell of a great tragedy in this land many centuries ago. It is hard to believe the creature who stalks this ruined city was once a noble beast and a wise king. Yet we will not stay our hands on this account. When we kill him, we will count it a mercy.
Is that a new one?
Yeah, I think so, so I took a picture.
Yeah, I don't remember it. I mean, it's obviously talking about, Locker.
Spawner that she's guarding. A lot of flyers over here. I'm not thrilled about them. Can I just go ahead and call you over, please? Man. Got her. Come over here, please. There we go. Quick fix. Silly vultures. Another one flying ahead. There we go. So the axes, very effective against the Valkyries.
Great.
Good to know. Alright, I need to... use one temporarily. So I can get back. I don't know where we're headed. Yeah, it should be that way. Hopefully we'll see it when we get closer. Maybe it's, past the rocks or something. Okay. Just gonna do this. What kind of time of day are we working with? Oh, we're good. We're very good. Okay, we got 40 seconds left on our stuff, though, so I'll need to keep an eye on that. Got it in my head, Okay. What's that sound? Oh, it's because of the... Okay. Something's happening over here. Hello? Combat has occurred. I no longer hear combat. But I do see a spawner that I'm going to go ahead and take out. it's because I didn't re-up my fire potion. Yeah, I'm gonna need it for the moment. There we go. Briefly got dicey.
Trey, what's your inventory level looking like?
I'm full up on slots, but not weight.
Gotcha. So you might want to head home.
I'm gonna keep looking around and see if I can find this fortress. I will when I run into something I can't pick up, essentially. But I really want to find this. No flyers for the moment. No sickly green light either. Wouldn't happen to know where a fortress is, would you? Don't tell me it's just in the lava. Because we're near Old Mystery, and I can see it from Old Mystery. This is where I thought it was. Might as well call her attention. Excuse me. Oh yeah, there it is. Excuse me, ma'am. I have a bone to pick with you. There we go. So now, I need to set up a portal. I'll have to build it on the other side, just to be closer, but for now it's here. We have indeed found it. Just come up here and take a look. Okay, it's a little further away. There's another reading rock nearby. I think I want to go ahead and take care of that. Hello. Mark that as well. What time of day are we working with? I imagine we're nearing the end. Yeah, we're getting there. Alright, I'll just put this stuff inside and we can mess with the extra stuff tomorrow. But we are very close. needs to be put away? We've got some celestial feathers. We have sulfur. Both vulture things. I need to repair my axes too. What am I doing over here? There we go. Nope. There we go. So I'll repair what I've got. I'll even repair the hammer, even though we don't need to.
Stop.
Hammer time. Nothing to copy, but I can.
I never did own parachute pants.
No?
Nope.
Not your thing?
Was not my thing.
Aw.
No, I had, and, you know, chat can laugh if they want, but I discovered my style early on in middle school. It was blue jeans and a flannel. Multiple colors of flannel, you know, not just the traditional red and black, but blues and blacks and greens and blacks and stuff like that, as long as it was just a 2 or 3 color, not super busy, cross-hatching, I guess, but yeah, so all the style stuff, like, you know, the pinning and tucking of the jeans into socks and shoes and stuff, I never got into that. I did do high top shoes though. I didn't get into work boots until my adult life, you know, mid-20s, really, when I was starting to work on in more of a manufacturing environment. That's when I got into the steel-toed boots, but
That was kind of necessity, though.
yeah, it was required for safety reasons. But you could have steel-toed shoes if you wanted, which I tried those a few times. But the boots themselves, they just worked better for me. But yeah, so jeans and flannel were what you saw me wear for most of your childhood.
Uh-huh.
And adulthood as well. So it's just been, as of late, you know, I did cargo shorts in the summertime.
Yeah.
But like now I'm kind of wearing. They're not really Hawaiian shirts, but they feel like the Hawaiian shirts.
They're very brightly colored.
Right. So I've definitely been broadening my style horizons, but yeah. Funny how your brain connects things. I mean, here we're talking about repairing the hammer, and somehow that
Hammer
turns
time
into.
brought us to parachute pants, to you never got into parachute pants, to...
Yep. Oh, I remember how we got here. It's just how your brain connects things together.
Yeah, the associations. I remember, I did not wear flannels nearly as much as you, but I did on occasion wear them. And there was one time we were setting up for it was before a football game in high school, and the band would stick around to help set up, or they would just kind of piddle around. We weren't required to help. It was just if you don't want to leave and come back to school for the game, then you can just hang around, just don't get into trouble, right? And so I would often help get the concession stand set up, stuff like that, for home games, obviously. Not away was a little different.
Well, that was one of the benefits, of me running concessions was I would get there about the time school was letting out, so about 3 o'clock in the afternoon I'd be at the school, and we'd be getting everything set up.
Yep. Yeah, it was nice. Anyway, all of this to say that one of the band members, I was helping you out with something, and she was like, you know, you dress a lot like a mini dad.
Oh
Like-
no! Yeah, I thought she was in your Scholars Bowl.
She was, yeah. She also used to be in band.
Yeah, she was
Anyway.
in the beginning band. She never did marching.
She said specifically a mini insert dad's name here.
Yeah.
You dress like a mini insert name here. It's like, really? You think so? Oh my gosh. I thought it was funny. They're fighting something over there.
Yeah, she was kind of saying it almost as an insult.
No,
but,
it was a
not,
teasing way. It was
right.
a teasing way.
But the response of, "Oh, thanks," was not what she was looking for.
No, she wasn't being mean about it.
They just killed the dwarf
Fuck.
right in front of you.
Yep. Now I'm helping his friend. Sorry about your friend, man. Good luck. Try not to die. I'm headed that way. Till next time. If there is a next time. Oh! War is a fire and men are fuel. When the heart blaze kindles, their bodies are dry wood. Whoop. I saw that. I knew it was running out soon. There's also an ask swing nearby. I can't pick everything up though.
Unless you go home.
Yeah. Hey, what? The mysterious location was right near the...
Yeah. Because remember, you had to turn. Because that's where Lord Greedo was that one. I'm sorry, I thought you knew this. Okay.
That's why I was like, I'm gonna come from the other way, because, you know, I can't... No, Lord Rito isn't at this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's not. This is the open one. He's at a cave.
No. It was a... It had a little thing like that, and then...
Yeah, he was over here. That's where I died.
Okay, yep.
I misjudged where... Okay. But that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, because you're going to have to jump over to it.
Yeah, that's...
Unless,
that's
if you look to the left, is that connected on that side of it? Is there a solid approach?
Yeah, I could try. Well, anyway, going this way, I appear to have wasted my time. I did not mean to do that. I thought there was a method to the madness.
But at least you can pick up all the stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna step through here and kind of... We'll move around and see what can be found. At least I killed a couple Valkyries, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, what else needs to be put away? Nothing, we got everything. Alright. I will dump in here. I'll check the flame metal. It should be done.
Yeah, I guess the other quote-unquote benefit of the concession stand was at the end you got to help clean up.
Yeah, that includes all the extra food that they couldn't sell.
That's true. Yep. Yeah, there was the occasional free sandwich.
Yep.
Or free hot dog.
But only for the folks that stuck around to help.
Yep.
If you just hung around waiting for free food, you wouldn't get any.
No, it went to the people that that contributed. They got first choice.
Yep.
Gone were the days of us having, 50 hamburgers left over.
Yeah, you had inventory down to a science.
Yeah, well, I'd done it for several years, and I was tracking it, so.
I'm gonna set siege here for now. Obviously, I'll move it.
Yeah, because it used to be you were still making hot food at the very end of the game. It's like, no, you shut down. You got to shut down early.
Oh yeah, there's no going around this way.
Okay, so that's a broken path as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm getting hot standing there.
Well, and then the question is, on the other side, like opposite side.
Yeah,
There's a spawner. Oof.
Yep.
Ew. Was that vultures attacking the dwarf, or was
No,
it
they were spawning in.
or the M word, crud, the stick creature thing.
Stick creatures?
Yes. Muldoon is stuck in my head. Muldoon. It's made out of like timber, wood. The putrid hole.
Putrid hole?
What's the name of the creature that's in the putrid hole?
Oh, a Morgan.
Morgan.
Alright, well, I'm over here, and that's great, but I need to bring the portal over here. Because it looks like there is a little spot right at the front door where we can set up. But it's tiny.
Because he's a star. He's a 1-star.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a regular dude.
Ow! Shit!
You got him.
Yeah, it still hurt though. There we go. Can't go back that way. Have I trapped myself?
No, you just have to go back to where you came. See, you got a little lip right there where you can do that.
Now I've got a place to come back to.
Yep.
I didn't before.
And I thought you had a little pathway there.
I had a path initially, but on the way back, it narrowed out too much, so I couldn't.
Yep.
Okay, how's my... I'm going to drop... Oh, or I would have.
Hello, Ashley.
Yeah, look, right there. That's where my other portal is. Man, that was not worth... I wasted so much time.
Is that right?
Morgans are more so made of bones and sinew than twigs. Yeah. But you were referencing a movie, right? You'd seen something similar in a movie.
Yeah. So I think it's called the Last Witch Hunter. It's a Vin Diesel movie.
Yeah, I remember we talked about it even the first time we saw
Yeah.
the Morgans.
So the Morgan in Valheim is, made of remains. So it's bones and everything else. But the warden of the witch prison in the movie The Last Witch Hunter, very similar looking, but it's made of chunks of wood and rock and everything else. I mean, it's an earthen construct, right? But they look very, very, very similar.
Alright, I'm gonna get this portal to the other side. Alright. So now... they have a blob in there. Oh! Friendly fire!
I need to make a little journey here. I shall return.
Indeed.
Oh, man. Well, I'm up there. This way. Okay.
So I need to be out of range. I think this is a good little setup right here. Okay. This is where Siege is. Just to have a portal spot where it's not going to be affected.
So I shall return.
Alright. I'm gonna do this too. I'll shoot Proustite. So it can't be used against me. Can I shoot the ballistas as well? I'm hitting them, but am I damaging them? Yes, I am. So I can take them out from afar. So that they're not going to be a problem. Very good to know. Oh, they're falling out from there, though. They don't like what I did. Oops. Yeah, they're coming over to investigate. Oops. Oh, no, it's still alive. It's harder to see that one because all the waves. Got it. It's two of them down. But yes, it's safe to say that they don't appreciate being shot at. Yeah, they're all hanging out in the lava now, wondering what's going on. So I figure when the siege starts, we'll be setting up right here. Perfect, giving us more space to work with. Thank you, I appreciate that. Now you need to get out of there, man. You want to fight me, come this way. Anyone else over here? No, they're too far away. Get over here. See ya. Well, they can still... Yeah, more of them are filing out from the holes. Alright, just making sure no one's behind. Alright. You're still aggroed. You are no longer aggroed. The problem with destroying them the way that I did means fellas can come out of there now. Alright, well that's my time. Time to leave. Anyway, we have a place to set up now. Not gonna do it just yet. I will in the morning. And then where did I put it? Right here. Go ahead and check on the flame metal. Should be done by now. I think we'll only have 3 left to smelt from there. Indeed. So the flame metal will be done by morning. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this, because I know it's gonna get real heavy if I just, like, leave it here and let it accumulate. Well, bone mass is ready. Good to know. I'm going to need it. Okay, well, if I can pull it up those stairs, that's a good sign. Yeah, there we go. Just kind of do right in here. Right in there. I still need to set up a section where the metals have their own chests. Besides iron, I mean. Close these doors behind. How is this doing? Halfway. It's not bad. Alright. That. Oh, did it just finish up? Perfect. Alright, cool. I think because we're going to use the ballistas, that I would like to make a few more flame metal missiles. I do not want to use the wooden missiles. The black ones are fine. The black metal ones are fine, but the wooden ones are a no. I just don't remember what else I need. There we go. Ashwood. That regular wood away. Oh, I see. Hold on. Nice. Yeah, that'll be... We got 100 here. That's pretty good. I'll fill up on the food before we head out, so that we'll be fueled up and ready to go. Like, with the full force of the foods on our backs, you know? Okay, and I should put this stuff away too. Not this stuff. There we go. That's more than enough for 4 of them. Alright. Just get this taken care of, because I keep forgetting to do it. Alright. These are up. What do I have? Proustite goes on this side. You go on this side. Rest is on the other side. Oops. It's a pretty dark night. Okay, so I know the coins are right there. The hides will be right there. And the sulfur, this. Yeah. We're getting a little interesting with the frames here. Alright. There. We got some. We had bones. What happened to the bones? Did I already put those away? I didn't think so. Where did all my bones go? Oh, I see, because I mistook it as a trophy. That's why. So, okay. Yeah, I knew I had some. Oh, and actually the skulls go over here too. That's not a trophy either. That should be it. Yes. Okay. It's still going? Yeah. It'll be going for a bit. Big stretch. Alright. Siege day. So again, I've got bone mass ready to go. In a minute, I will re-up my potions. Oh, well, I guess I should leave my food like this in case I die. That'll be fine. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay. Shut the door behind. Sitting there. Hello! Are you ready for the siege prep?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get... I could probably get at least one of these set up at a time. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Here we go. So while you were away, I was able to take out 2 of the ballistas.
Fine. Okay.
So the ones out on the corners, right?
Yep,
I
yep.
was able to take them out.
Yeah, I was, I had the earphones with me, so I could hear what you were doing. I was just not watching what you were doing, because I was occupied with something else. We had a evening delivery, so I was dealing with that.
I forgot to grab the wood to make the table. I know, how could I? a Valheim veteran, and I'm just as forgetful as the day I first started.
It's because the veteran is the same as the newbie.
Not necessarily
you learned to play the game, but
yeah, not necessarily in skill, but in memory.
yeah.
So I'll be attacking there. I also did not bring ammunition. It's okay, we're making multiple trips anyway.
Yay! Multiple trips.
We love multiple trips. They're inevitable. Okay. So I will bring. Let's see. What was the black metal for? Oh, I see. Okay. Like that. Okay. So I have ammunition for them as well. Got that ready to go.
Yay!
So I'll build the second one, set it for charred, and then I'll load them up and they can go ham. No! Don't! Come here, come here. No! Whoa!
Nice.
Stinkies, both of them.
Yes, but he's dead now.
Oh, my workbench is too far away. Okay.
Did you plain metal, and what was the other thing?
No, we're good.
You said multiple trips. That you needed more ammo.
Oh, yeah, no, I've got it now. They're loaded up. I'll be breaking in through here, so that's why they're setting up. They're set up where they are. And they're already taking pot shots, which is good. That's what I want them to do. Okay.
So on a side note, just so you have one more thing in your brain distracting you. So chat may recall that I'm on a fountain pen kick.
Uh-huh.
And part of the issues with the fountain pen is the ink situation. So you can do two different styles with most modern fountain pens, where you have a little ink cartridge, sometimes called a sac, but it's a small little tube, similar to what's in a ballpoint pen almost, except they're not. It's slightly different. Or you can use them as like a dip style pen, but then you have to maintain bottles of ink, right? And so now I'm in a situation where I have bottles of ink that are labeled on the front of the bottle and not on the top, with one brand, and from another brand they're labeled on the top and not on the front, but they both need to be stored in the same direction. So I picked up two different styles of storage boxes now, and neither one will accommodate all styles of ink bottle. So,
No.
I guess asking it when you are cruising around town, or online, what have you, if you come across something that appears to be a viable solution for storing ink bottles of various size and orientation of labels, to kind of pass that information along.
Yeah, just talk about it in the Discord, and I can pass it to Father.
Well, and I was, saying for you specifically, streamer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll definitely take the help from the chat as well. I'm also looking at different ways of storing / displaying / labeling said displays with the pens themselves. I mean, I'm up to, I don't know, maybe 20 different pens, 25 different pens. And of course it's multiple vendors. They've got multiple ink diameters, ink sac diameters, multiple, it's called a nib. The writing surface is called a nib, the point. So multiple nib styles and orientations and all sorts of stuff. There's lots of different variables. So I'm also trying to figure out a shorthand of how to label all that stuff. Yeah, so it's kind of become a monster of its own. But yeah, in any of those kind of pointers, I don't really want to go join a whole bunch of groups, online groups. I don't have that kind of time to monitor a lot of that stuff. Or I choose not to invest that kind of time, should I say, to join all these different communities. But I will definitely take low-hanging fruit suggestions from random people. I'll listen to it. I may not follow it, but I'll listen to the advice and go from there.
They have been banished for now.
Yeah, because like right now, the solutions that I have for the pens, the storage for the pens, you can buy actual like binders. So it's like the 8.5 by 11 planners, except they're just they have a bunch of loops on the inside, and that's what you attach your pens to, right? They're good for, like, this is 44, I think, slots in the binder thing.
Oh.
Well,
Sorry, I thought that was.
No, I'm talking about one thing while I'm fooling with another.
Gotcha. I thought you were holding something that was part of it. I was like,
No.
I haven't seen that before.
No. But we're limited to, the size. It's like 19 millimeter diameter, so just shy of 3/4 of an inch. And I believe they're like 140 mil long, which is a little over 6 inches. You forgot the wood again for making of the bench?
No, to fuel the actual thing.
Okay.
Because it requires fuel. It doesn't just work on its own.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm preparing and also scattered at the same time. So
it doesn't help that I'm talking about what I'm talking about.
So yeah. In other words, you've been getting real into it.
Yeah. Yeah. I've already started accumulating some of the stuff for doing repairs and everything else like that.
Right.
Even though, because you can damage components, which I have damaged a few of them. So they have replacement stuff, right?
Right.
Which is all fine and good, but if you don't have the correct tools to deal with it, you're kind of messed up.
Yeah, kind of SOL. Okay, here we are.
So
We're
it's
getting into it. Siege starting now.
Right. But so then it becomes a question of how do you store all these tools too? So I'm trying tackle boxes and craft boxes and plastic trays with dividers, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, maybe I just reinvented the wheel and I should just go ahead and join some of these communities and read through what people have already posted instead of just throwing it out there to the interwebs at large.
Go to battery line, please. Alright, I'm gonna try and get in here. These, spawners. Okay, spawners are done. Come on out, guys. Okay. Whoa! Get out of here! Get out of here! Whoa!
And you already have bone mass active?
I do, yeah.
Okay, healing, you're a minute 40 out.
Yep. Oh, but they're putting in the work. They're putting in the work.
Hey, the Aspen's helping out.
No, Aspen is not helping out.
I thought he took out 2 of the green guys.
No, these guys are putting in the work.
Oh, the ballistas. Oh, okay.
I think they already wiped out the warlock. We're done.
Dang.
Hell yeah!
So that was a good tactic that came across.
Yeah, bringing the
came up with,
ballistas
yeah.
and letting them just go ham. Yes, absolutely. A good idea.
Except he didn't do the shield generator, which is part of the...
Yeah.
Well, it just proved to not be necessary, I guess, in the long run.
Right. Huh, they were already missing one. Cool. Oh, that one got burnt up. Oh, hopefully the Yggdrasil wood is... No, I lost the Yggdrasil wood. That's okay.
Well, they don't last long against the Spody dudes.
Yeah, no, they don't. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and break the rest of this down. So we can get in here. There we go. That is a bloodstone, we got it!
Woohoo!
And dialite, yay! We have everything we need now to make Durnwin.
Cool.
I'm gonna do this though. Oh, I can't right now. Do it. Okay, so I need to go back through the portal.
Clear your inventory, come back, reload, clear your inventory.
Uh-huh. Oh, I did get to save the regular wood. Cool, so I can make the crafting table here. So that none of this stuff gets despawned, right? So in the meantime, it won't despawn. Okay, if you want to fight me, you're gonna have to come over here. Within ballista range. Alright, but we did it! Got everything we needed. I'm gonna move in before we start, though. I'm not gonna... if we go over stream, that's okay. I mean, we had to start late anyway, so... Wow! But the ballistas, like, setting them up where I did, Like, not just like, oh yeah, they're here, but like the positioning of where I had them, that was perfect. That's what I need to do in the future so I don't get swarmed. Okay. We're gonna keep chugging. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the portal when I come back to the other side, and I'm gonna move her in. Alright. Oh no, but if I'm... No, the ballistas are not gonna be... I'm not gonna leave them at this place, so... Woohoo! Wow, I'm sorry, I'm just in awe at how fast that was.
Yeah, that went very well.
Very well. The best it's ever gone. Alright, cool. So now, if you don't mind me doing so, right inside. It's getting dark, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the snooze so that we won't be accosted by potential 2 stars. But man, we did it. I'm so giddy about how fast that went. Just the ballistas were going off on them. They saw that warlock and went, not today. Just wiped him out. I'm really happy about that. I'm super happy about that. All right. Oh man. I didn't even have the 4th ballista set up, by the way. I just had 3.
Correct.
So I was like, 3 is probably enough. And I was right. 3 was enough. 1680, a good year. That's what Jonesy used to say. Anytime a random year came up, he'd always be like, ah, a good year.
Good year.
Except he had knowledge of, like...
Things that actually happened in those years.
Yeah. You could be like, the French Rebellion of 1680, as an example. I don't actually know if there was a rebellion at that time. I can't actually bring that back. Hold on. Just, Uh-oh. Well, at least it's been destroyed, so I can bring it in. Here. I'll need to bring that, I'll need to move the stone cutter from where I put it near our next project back over here to, like,
Dude.
set up the wall and
Dude.
then... What?
Just make a second stone cutter. Oh my goodness.
What? I'm working with limited materials.
This far into the game, and you're still
working with
a
limited
singular...
materials.
You have 5 carts and multiple workbenches all over the place, like over 100 workbenches made. 1 stone cutter.
Look, because often I don't really need the stone cutters.
I hear your words.
It just, like, I don't, like, often, you know what I'm talking about. Why would I have multiple stone cutters just for them to sit around when I could have the materials sitting in a box, waiting to go, and they're not taking up space, Right? Right? You know what I'm saying? Right? What?
Okay.
What are you owing?
Okay. So.
Oh, you're looking at instructions, but you have to like.
Yes, I was
zoom
actually
in.
yes because I thought. Okay, I bought this mini toolkit. So it's 180 tools in one. So it's all the stuff to work on your cell phones and laptop computers, stuff like that. All the specialty screwdriver bits. And I thought that I had selected the one that had an electric screwdriver. Nope, I got the one with the manual. So I'm going, okay, it has this little magnetic pad that slides back and forth. What the crap is that for? You know, how is that helping me, go from a ratcheting screwdriver where you twist to the right, clockwise and counterclockwise, so on and so forth. What's the little magnet situation here? Well, this is why you read the instructions. I got this set with the manual screwdriver, not the one with the electric. So I got the 8192, not the 8193.
F.
So minor F, because honestly, how often would I be using an electric screwdriver of this size?
I don't know.
Because it's the same size as my palm, so it's only like 4.5 inches wide.
Right.
It's whatever. It's not a full size. It's a mini set is what it is. Yeah. But anyway, so that answers the question.
Well, it seems I've already got some groused in over here from when I picked it up earlier, so I can go ahead and use it to patch the wall.
I'm still happy with my purchase, and I'm not upset about it. I
Right.
actually got it for a good deal as well. It was like got it for $30 and it's normally $60, so ooh, half off.
Woohoo.
It's kind of like the special that we were looking at the other day, where if you spend a certain amount, you get $10 off, whatever.
Right.
And I was $6 short, so it's like, okay, I need to find something for $6 to save $10. One of those deals.
Right.
But we did it.
We did it.
We did it.
It's nice box it's come in too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool little.
Yeah.
But because it's held together with, it's got magnets for the enclosures and stuff. They're like, oh, and it's also a fidget device where you can
What?
sit here. Yeah, they're like, yeah, because you can sit here and fidget with this, and same thing with the little screwdriver I was just talking about, how it had that sliding section here.
So it's also a
So
fidget
they're
device?
like, yeah, it's for people who just who one, it makes a satisfying clicking sound, and it's like, okay, come on, whatever, market it the way you want, I guess, but not real high on my list.
we got the luck drop, by the way, so that actually gave us 2 bell fragments.
Nice.
Alright. But we've got most of a patch on the wall, so I don't mind going ahead and just bringing this back. Because that stuff is going to be safe. I'll bring more Grouston from downstairs. More stone if we've got it. And complete the patch just for now. I'm bringing it. Alright, can we consolidate anything over one thing? I do want to go ahead and bring
What's the
this in.
3 of 10 in the upper left?
Oh, those are the charred cog wheels. We need them for catapults, I believe. Yes.
Gotcha.
Cool. Alright.
You can do it.
We're super strong. Alright. Yes, so I think for the finale of this stream, I will make Durnwin. And we can play with it. But first we gotta clean up first, you know?
Have you already done all the inventory pickups?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay. Yep, put your toys away before you move on to the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We did get jade as well. Do we still have anything in here for miscellaneous? No, we don't. That tells me the bell fragments are in the other room. Wow, we have over 1,000 coins from that too.
Wow.
Pretty nice. I think let me put these away actually. I'll mess with those later. So I'll need to visit Haldor and see what I can pick up as well. I'm gonna be able to put 3 of these things away, so I'm just gonna trade them. So we'll do the Proustite. We'll do this. We'll do this. Actually, what else can I grab? These are staying. These can come with. These can come with. Same with that and that. And I can just grab my pickaxe just because. Alright, and then the rest of that is destined for... I'm going to put it right back where it was, so I'm just going to pull the cart. We'll drop off the trophies along the way, but I'm going to pull the cart where it needs to be. Well, since we are essentially done with this mini-adventure, that means our next adventure is continuing to go get my cape back, because that's still not done. I'll leave it here, and just double check and make sure everything that's in here is... These need to go outside, but yes. Alright, now, yes, I still have deer over here. Okay, on this side, I know we got some sulfur, we got some skulls. Where did I put the bell fragments? These are the bell fragments, perfect. They now have something in them. Yippee! The Askspin hides. We've got Askspin ladders. Here we go. I'm gonna put my pick away for now, just because I'm not doing anything with it, and I would like the space. So, where were you? You were here, I think. Cool. So now I just need to mess with the other cart.
Is it the a la?
A la carte.
Uh-huh.
Are you proud of that joke?
A little bit.
Yeah, I'll give you that. That was a good one.
I mean, it's not my best.
It's,
You know,
yeah, it's still funny.
The most memorable one that I guess I would consider, you know, like Hall of Fame worthy was when we were talking about Star Wars, and specifically when Luke's hand gets cut off, and I made the comment of, you know, that's like the director's cut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
it.
one.
That one was.
You're proud of that one still.
Yes.
That is a good one. Alright, that cart's empty. The other cart's full of the ballista stuff, so that's fine where it is. Oh, I was gonna grab more of the... Yeah, hold on. I forgot about that. Do I have more stones? Yeah, I've got more stones. I would prefer to build with those rather than with the Groston, just because it's thicker.
You got stones, man.
It's gonna rain! Ah! Or at least get cloudy.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do.
Oh? Is your phone dying by any chance? No, just you've got it really dim, so I wasn't sure.
Well, if you look, when I was currently upstairs, during my trip upstairs, it kept dropping me in and out. And so everything is gray because it went gray, as it does.
Can you guys not?
I remembered correctly. Yay.
There we go. I like that. Okay, so I have something to make it to. That takes 4 each. I'm gonna grab a little more growl stem before I go jumping outside. I guess I don't have to do this part yet. I just wanted to seal the wall. Yeah, but I'll forget if I don't. I know myself. I'll forget. Aha! I knew it was raining! What else am I thinking of? Oh, I didn't have those set. That would have been bad. Okay. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, we'll set up this little path. Everything is put away, so when we get back here to, rain, go away, please. You're not supposed to be here. Thank you. So when I get done, we'll make Durnwin. Hi. Amen. Okay, that's in. She's flying right over me. Is she in here?
It's right over the
Girl.
tower. Yep.
Get out of here.
Got her attention. And hit her.
Here.
Staying too high.
Yeah.
Almost.
Oh, shit. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt.
Yeah, but she's almost gone too. So.
Yeah. Get out of here. Oh, come on, you. Just gonna do this. Listen, man. I don't have the time. Look how dark it is out here. I need to go.
how things have changed. It used to be, Morgan, and now it's, come on, dude, I don't have time for this. You're wasting my time. Right, I got stuff to do. A few weeks ago, total panic.
Yeah. Okay, good. He didn't destroy my floors, though, so I can get up here now. Is there a floaty over here? Yes, there is. Yeah, I need to get this home, too. Oh, I don't want to destroy the decor. I like it. There we go. Okay, I'm not able to pick up the flame metal yet, but that's a quick one. Jeez, it's like, okay, I'm setting this up, perfect. Aw, man, there's a Valkyrie. Aw, man, there's a Morgan. Guys. What do I have in here that I need to get rid of? This stuff. And then I need to drop down. Well, I need to head back, grab the flame metal, and bring it back through the portal. That's a quick one. Hiya. Man, they're really upset we took this one. You know? That's what it seems like.
Oh, yeah.
They're really upset we took this one. They're like, that was our favorite hangout spot!
Totally.
Ugh.
Yeah, because normally you're not dealing with that many
Fellas nearby it, yeah.
Correct.
They really did not appreciate that.
Or maybe they did. They're like, we haven't been able to come over here for ages because of those jerks.
But now you're telling us we still can't come over here? We're gonna fight you on it. You've killed those guys, now we're gonna kill you. Oh, and we're dead. I do need to... I wanted to build the battering ram down here. So I don't accidentally put the stuff in. Wow! That's a big wave. Oh! When did you happen? Oh no. I have a stone cutter over here to fix it.
Huh.
I had one over here. I remember I did have one.
Yeah. You kept dismantling it and bringing it somewhere else instead of just making multiples.
I'll fix it another time. What? I'm just saying for the stream. I'll fix it after stream.
Dude, yeah.
I will remedy this after. You want me to do it now? I can do it now.
No, you're fine.
Well, now it's too late. You got me started. I gotta fix it now.
Okay.
Okay, how could you? You used your reverse psychology on me. Alright, where's a couple stones? I'll take care of this. I only need 4 stones. We did get a Valkyrie trophy, though. She was nice enough to drop a trophy.
Oh, that's what. Dang it.
Oh, what happened?
No, I'm remembering things I meant to do this week.
For gore.
Mm-hmm.
Is it anything you're allowed to discuss here?
I was
Save my
going to
curiosity.
purchase a specific pen set.
Oh.
The lime green one that
Oh,
I showed you.
Yeah.
Yep. And I never did. So.
Well, sounds like whoopsies. You gotta get on that. If you want to have it taken care of, that is.
Yep.
Alright. I wonder why this one keeps breaking. It's not every time I come by that it's broken, but it's occasionally.
It's often enough.
It's occasionally. often enough that it's kind of weird that it keeps happening, but
So can you put a support underneath it or something?
I can, but I'm not doing that right now. I need to hurry. I need to wrap this up. We've kept people waiting long enough. Whoops, and I hear fellas. So let's go ahead and shake off this water and go to bed. I heard the distinct sound of a charred marksman's multi-shot. I was like, ooh, let's get out of here. Or else we'll be hanging around fighting them, too. Alright. 20 flame metal, 1 bloodstone, 3 sword fragments. It's time for the Durnwin. Where'd my sword pieces go? They're over here, aren't they? Yep. Behold! The sword that was broken is whole once more. Its flames burn hot, fueled by the memories of ancient warriors. Whoa!
Nice.
It really does burn! Whoa! Can this be used as like a torch?
And what does it do?
So, okay. It is 145 slash and 10 fire damage. Can I upgrade this?
And what you were just using?
I was using my Primal Slayer. It does more slash because it's a heavy, it's a two-hander. And it does poison as its secondary.
Right. But so the sword that you were using with the shield before, what was that one?
Mistwalker.
Okay.
You can upgrade Durnwin. I need more bloodstone for it, though. Even burns when it's on your back. I feel like Durnwin and a feather cape should be a bad combination. Realistically, it would have already set my feather cape on fire. So my my Mistwalker, if we want to compare,
I do.
does 75 slash, 58 frost, and 15 spirit.
Okay.
So this, if we're adding all the damage together, this is 155, right?
Uh-huh.
Adding all of this damage together, that is 20,
It'd be 148.
148. So even,
Upgraded, it's still better.
yeah, well, it depends. 'Cause
Yeah.
anything weak to fire, of course, is going to suffer with this, and anything weak to frost or spirit, this suffers to this.
Right.
But raw damage, this beats the Mistwalker.
Yep.
Which is not surprising. Mistwalker is a Mistland weapon. We really should be comparing it to Nidhogg. The sword! The base level Durnwin does 10 more slash damage than the equivalent level Nidhogg, and an additional 10 fire on top of that. So this is, so far, the best one-handed sword in the game.
Alright, so you're on a quest for more bloodstone so that you can upgrade.
Yep. It is the only Tier 7 sword currently in the game, according to the wiki. Tier 7! Ooh. This is kind of like how I was like bringing this around, watching like the particle effects. Particle effects. This is great. I like this. It's too bad this probably isn't very useful in the Ashlands itself, though.
Yeah, because they're going to be fire resistant.
Only Tier 7 weapon of any kind.
But
Dang.
so for the bonuses aren't going to be very useful to you, but
The slash damage is.
the raw damage will still be useful. And when the Frozen North is released,
I'm pretty sure a flame weapon is going to have a distinct advantage.
I think you're right. This looks cool. This is super cool. So, is it okay then if I use this sword for a while?
Oh, I think you should. I think you're required to. You just have to have a good shield.
I already have a shield. Let's go get it. Boy, if you run by someone, they will immediately be able to tell. They're like, hey, I saw flames over there. That was you, wasn't it? Who, me? I'm just messing around by myself. Don't mind me, just doing whatever. Hee hee. Hee hee. Alright. We're gonna wreak some havoc with this thing. When I'm doing my exploration and stuff, this is gonna be the fit. Should say, I guess, off-stream stuff. Alright. But it's finally done. We have Durnwin. We know how to level it up, which I can do kind of in my off time. I think in order to test it out, what we could do, when we continue this adventure, I'll bring it along with. We'll see how effective it is as we go through. But with that, we are at the end of stream and have even gone over a little bit. So, go ahead and do this. The top link will take you to my streaming Discord. It's where I post updates about things that I'm doing in-game. If there's any delays or cancellations, I'll let you know. Like, today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like today.
Yep.
The VOD channel will take you to my streaming, VOD stuff. That's where I post the VODs from here, in case you missed them. I post them from, with a week buffer. So the one from last Friday will be going up tonight, assuming I remember. And if you want to watch any other stuff, I need to upload clips. I haven't been doing that, but I need to be uploading the clips so you can find them there too. I also have some extra tidbits that haven't shown up anywhere else. I saved a Monster Hunter clip, and, I saved a Monster Hunter clip from before, I was recording the VODs, and also a couple Mass Effect clips, I know that. And actually some Burnout Paradise clips. I've got a couple things that are exclusive to the VODs channel. Let's see, and last but not least, this link will take you to a GoFundMe for a friend of mine who is currently saving up for top surgery. Every little bit helps, and even if you just want to share the link, I know he'd really appreciate it. Ah, man. Mistwalker does unfortunately still outdamage Durnwin when it comes to those enemies which are weak to spirit, which is dissatisfying. So that means Mistwalker is still the top sword to use in the Ashlands, because everything there is weak to spirit.
Yep. But
outside of the Ashlands, Durnwin should still be a very viable pick. You know what would have been great if all the Ashland weapons, as soon as you start upgrading them, they get spirit damage. I did not know that at first. I think the wiki had to remind me, but even coming over here, you can see. Oh no, you don't see it for the Nidhogg. But apparently it's supposed to develop spirit damage. Anyway. It'd be nice if they did that for the Durnwin as well. If it also gave it spirit, that'd be great. Make it more viable. Alright, we're at the end of our announcements as far as I know. Any questions, comments, snide remarks from the Peanut Gallery?
No, I've already thrown my 2 bits in.
Alright, so now we will find where to raid for the evening. Where are we going? Oh yeah, does this work? I think there's supposed to be music for this part. No. There's something that's supposed to show up here. I don't see it. That's fine. We'll sit here. I need to look at that again. Anyway, where are we going? What are we doing? Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, Lake Mojave is currently playing Death Stranding. Apparently they're testing out their new graphics card. So I will go ahead and start the raid in that direction. No music, but your audio is doubled on that screen, not echoing, just twice as loud. Sorry. Yeah, I gotta mess with the audio stuff. The update screwed up so much. We were already having troubles before the update, but especially now. Anyway, the raid is ready. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream, and we will see you folks next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.